Well, I'm back from Lake Seminole. I have the post Seminole depression happening right now because I was on a really good bite. I had a great practice. Actually, the first day went and fished out of Chattahoochee Park and went and fished offshore big water and actually caught a nice one on a chatterbait and caught 18 on a chatterbait, and I got another good one. He got off, and then the next day I went to the Seminole State Park, and I came out of the park, and I had like looked on this place on my maps and stuff, and I thought it looked kind of good, but I thought it would be really a lot of guys would be in there, but surprisingly, like nobody was in there. Everybody, I don't know what if it was, I don't know why, but everybody came out of that little cove at the boat ramp and went to the left. And I don't know why they went up like main lake. So I went right. Um, Arrived at a spot immediately the first day. Was just kind of sitting there, kind of just soaking it all in. And one blew up behind me. I pitched a devil's horse out there and crushed it. That was the 21. And then I caught a 16 in there. And then I left the area, never to fish it again till the tournament. I left it alone. I went down to the little bridge and electric gate and fished around there, caught a few more nice ones. And then the next day, came back and avoided that area that I caught the good one in. Didn't even fish it. Didn't see anybody around. Then I went back to the electric gate. Went and fished several coves. It was rainy that day. Came into a cove. If The cove was full of hydrilla, but I had looked on Earth. I could see a dark spot, so I like paddled with the paddles through the cove. Came in the back clearing. It was deep. It was about an acre. It was about an acre in size. On the third cast, about a 22. Left that area. Went to another cove. Had a huge follow, and I was throwing a swim bait that day. Had huge follows and left. And then we had cold rain all that day. We had cold rain all that night. Day of the tournament, I thought the conditions were favorable. I actually woke up the morning of the tournament saying, I'm gonna. I feel sorry for these guys. I'm getting ready to smoke them. And I don't know. I don't know what happened. About 1:30, it sank in. After I don't literally think I got a bass to bite it on the first day. I caught a crappie. I came in with the tail of my Kitech bit off. I put on the big easy. I got like 50 pikes. It was terrible. So that sunk in. And the next day we have a chance to fish for big bass, which was cool. So I knew I was out of it for the tournament. Some dude posted like 101 inches in like 40 minutes. He ended up losing by an inch. I feel sorry for him. But so the next day we're going to fish for big bass. I thought maybe the bass would be moving back in because it was warm that night. It was a weather pattern shift. It was nice and sunny. And got out there and stuck 3 small bass, none bigger than about 15 inches, and just never got another big bite. So I'm just totally perplexed. Totally perplexed. It was very frustrating. I've been practicing this grass pattern for a long time, and I really thought it was going to work. And it's like I got a little something dangled like a I don't know, glass of champagne or a fruit or whatever. I was like thinking I was gonna do good, but I had a terrible tournament. But it should be a good video, and thank you very much. Well, I'm out here in Bainbridge, Georgia. We got the trailer for the Hobie BOS Seminole tournament. Waiting on Brian BG. He's coming out here. Nick Huddleston's coming out here at the end of the week, and that's the trailer. Surprisingly not too bad. It doesn't smell. You never know when you rent a trailer at a tournament what it's going to smell like, dogs or whatever, but it's clean and pretty spacious. And this is what $660 for about a week. This is what you get. One little bedroom. That'll probably be Nick's room. Brian's room. Got a bathroom. It's got 2 living rooms. This is the first living room. Little kitchen. Second living room. I don't know, it's got 2. I guess that's the way they set these up. This is my room. It's got a little extra bedroom, and I have my own bathroom. So, that's it. So hopefully start practice tomorrow, get our logistics down. We're actually 5 minutes from a boat ramp right down the street. We don't know if it's in the one of the ramps listed in the boundaries, but the water's muddy. All these rivers come in here, the Flant, the I don't know, I can't pronounce it. There's like 3 rivers that come into Lake Seminole. So, but yeah, just a quick little tour of the house. Gotta love the blue paint. It's kind of beachy, cheery. See, the owner lives right down the street, so which I always like. So that's it. Not much. It's January 28th out here on Lake Seminole, practicing for the BOS. Water temperature is 55.3. It's overcast, a slight rain. We put in at the Chattahoochee boat ramp. It was looks like a great boat ramp. We had to cross the ocean there. It was kind of rough, but I had a buddy with me. A lot of grass. Having to use the paddle to maneuver back in these backwaters, but it looks pretty fishy. I already got a bite. Just trying to come up with a game plan. Really trying to discover what ramps and stuff we're going to use. So. Hopefully I'll be checking back with you with a big one. Just got a giant bass. Practicing for Lake Seminole. I think it's got to be 8 pounds. It's fucking huge. Absolutely fucking huge. Barely hooked. Just got another huge bass on Lake Seminole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Long and skinny, huge. Fish. Another fish. Awesome bite on Lake Seminole. Oh my god. Huge. Well, it's the second day of practice, and I went to the state park this time, Seminole State Park, and I got on an absolute giant bite. I think it's actually a really good bite because I didn't see anybody fishing down there. I did see like a couple bass boats, but they were just going through. They weren't really fishing because there's another lake that connects back in there, and I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of boats there. I'm not I'm not sure like what's it going to be like on tournament day, but I guarantee you I'm going to be in that spot. I got like 5 bites. One was a 21 that weighed just right at 8 pounds, 8.2, and then like three 16 inches. And I missed numerous bites, and I had some really good follows. So I'm just in a really good place. Hopefully I can capitalize on this bite. Well, I'm here on Lake Seminole. It's Friday. It's the last day of practice here for the Hobie BOS. I'm at Seminole State Park. I'm on a really good bite. I'm just going to try to find a secondary bite down in this area. Maybe protect my spot a little bit. I don't know how the people do that, but I don't really want to tip people off, where I'm fishing. See me down there, because I have been catching them big. So caught like several bass in there the other day. Biggest one was 8.2. Most of them were like 16 inches. So I just got another huge bass on Lake Seminole. Oh my god. Oh my god. Long and skinny, huge. Fish. Giant bass on Lake Seminole. Another giant bass on Lake Seminole during practice.